Hi guys, this is Lucky with Lucky Sevens Tarot. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is positive predictions for the month of September 2025 for all zodiac signs. We're going to go from Aries through Pisces. Um, remember that these are general messages. Not every message will resonate with you. Take only what resonates. If you're interested in the individual zodiac sign readings, they are available on Patreon. That link is in the description box below, or you can check out luckystarskarmacards.com. If you're interested in a personal read, they are available at lucky7tarot.com. Okay. All right, guys. We're likely to touch on sensitive topics. So if that is not in your wheelhouse, then feel free to exit stage left. If you're going to stick it out, I would appreciate you guys hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel, do all the things. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified when I go live or when I post new videos. Okay, let's jump into it. These are positive things. And I want you to remember, because I go through this every single time I post these videos, right? We may end up talking about things that may feel very negative, right? If they're coming out in the positive predictions, the reason for that is because sometimes you have to go through hard things to get to the good things, right? Sometimes bad things happen and you don't even understand why until later in life. And so if there may be some things that are coming out that are not that spectacular, and I'm not telling you that, you're going to run and have rainbows and sunshine blowing out your arse. You just have to trust the process. Okay. All right, guys. I am going to put the sign I'm currently on the banner down below. And we're going to start with Aries. So let's jump into it. Aries. What are the positive things that are happening for the sign of Aries this month? You're making some sort of choice. I feel like the choice has a lot to do with healing. Some of you, this is from feeling stabbed in the back, feeling betrayed, maybe some type of difficult ending. We'll see. You're taking a risk on something new. Some of you, there's new love coming in. You're taking a chance on new love. Are you opening up and allowing yourself to be vulnerable, talking to someone? I think you are. But I also feel like you still have some trust issues, okay? Some of you, maybe there's some residual trust issues. I don't know. Some of you could also receive something new. Now, this could be more money coming in for some of you. It has to do with money, resources, finances, maybe a new job or new position. We'll see in a second. I'm going to clarify. I also feel like you're getting back to you, and you may be even finding yourself being more assertive. You may be communicating with a lot of honesty. I think there may even be some news that comes in for some of you. It could be a legal situation, maybe some documents that you're signing that where things are like fair. Tell me about these. I feel like you guys are investing in something new. Okay. You also may have a decision to make in regards to motherhood. If you recently just had a child, this could be that you were incubating and now you are getting into a place maybe in September where you are able to like hit the ground running. If not, this could be that some of you have tried to hold yourself back from really investing in something new that has a lot of potential for growth. And I don't think you're going to be able to do that much longer. I do feel like you're making choices to take action towards being vulnerable and opening yourself up to feelings. Some of you, if there is a person that retreated from you, that like hasn't really been vulnerable with you, I feel like they care about you or they have feelings for you, but it's a good thing that they've gone through like this process for whatever reason. Because why am I getting like this? There's somebody that misses you, or what the potential of what you could have had. Some of you are about to get a lot of attention in your career or within your workspace. I also feel like you're either ending a line of work or there's some sort of ending here, but you're taking your power back in it. Like some of you are getting into happy, like healthy relationships that are fair and equal, and there's honesty and trust there and taking something to the next level. So if there was a man or a masculine energy, let's say that was holding back from you and like they miss you now or whatever, I feel like the good thing is that they did this because it opens you up to be able to see like this, to be with this person. You don't even, for a lot of you, you may not even see who this individual is. That so singles, this person may not have even come in yet, but I am strongly getting like that you guys could get into a higher level commitment where with somebody that's very honest and fair. Some of you, if someone was hiding something from you, I think the truth is also going to come out and going to be revealed to you. All right. I'm going to pull a couple cards from this deck. What else can you tell? Positive things manifesting for Aries in September. Why that? Some sort of revelation or truth in regards to a child or someone younger and like what they've been working on. I feel like there's a child for some of you that needs to talk to you, that needs you to have an open mind with what they need to say to you. Some of you, maybe there is a legal situation that was causing a lot of stress or something of that nature that could be like being taken care of. I'm definitely getting like a strong um, relationship, like steady relationship. Some of you are going to financially benefit from a relationship. There's a new opportunity coming up for a connection for a lot of you Aries. It's going to require some work, but I think it's there. Some of you could be deciding to travel or deciding to make a move, like physically move. Yeah, it feels like you're leaving a home, maybe getting a new home. And maybe this is something you feel like you have to do or something you were anxious about, especially if you're a female Aries. But I also think this is like increasing your status in some way. All right. All right, let's get into Taurus. Thank you guys so much for hitting the like button for me. I appreciate you. Taurus, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Tell me, what are the positive things manifesting for my Taurus subscribers in September? What does Taurus need to know for September? Positive messages for Taurus. What's going on? I just did Taurus's read on for Patreon, so there's a lot of details in there, Taurus. All right. Some of y'all may have a situation where somebody is trying to get away with some type of money or being like sneaky, trying. And I think that that's not going to work. Some of you, you're getting away from a situation and you're going to have the money and resources to do that. Maybe away from someone that was inconsistent. I also feel like some of you are going through an ending of a relationship or an ending of some sort of spiritual um, journey that you've been on. You may not really see that there is a new opportunity coming in. Okay. There's a brand new opportunity coming in, and it requires you to go down the road less traveled. I think it's going to bring in new money, new ways of making money, a new stability. Some of y'all have a new job coming up that you're going to be really happy with, or it pays off, or like I said, a new resource of some kind. Um, you also may hesitate about taking some sort of risk because I think your feelings are involved with it, but you're going to have a choice to make here. And I think the choice or the smartest decision is to take a chance. I also think that you are being very methodical. You are thinking about your choices before you make them because you don't want to make the wrong one. You're not like blindly just taking action. You're being smart. Some of you could be connecting with a Leo. I also feel like there's something coming to light that is going to benefit you. And it's something you guys have been worried about. Like it's been causing concern. And I think that I feel like for a lot of you, you may feel like you're controlled or like you have to maintain some type of control in some type of way, or like you have something preventing you from a new direction, new journey. But there's an opportunity coming in for you to take that path. Um, I feel like you've got a lot of responsibility on your shoulders that you're taking very seriously. It may even be emotionally draining a little bit, but you have all the resources, everything you need to manifest what you want here. Some of you are in the creation phase of something, but I think there is some fear of something that is at a distance or something you're afraid of, some sort of ending of sorts. Like you're overthinking it. Some of you could be becoming new parents, new mothers. Maybe there's a new parent around you. I'm also seeing if you have been broke or you've been broken, you've been alone, you've been like whatever, you've got a choice here. And this decision that you are making and that you're being, so mindful of, I feel like it brings a lot of happiness into your life. It brings you something you really want, but it does require you to take the necessary steps or the necessary action. Um, and I think some of you are really going from a disappointment to some kind of happiness here, celebratory sort of energy. Some of you are celebrating. If you were with somebody, I will say this, if you were with someone and they held back or they were a player or whatever, I think they regret that. They may even come around and be like, "Hey, I miss you, Taurus. I'm attracted to you, Taurus." Whether or not you take part in that is totally up to you. Let's see what else. Unexpected money coming in. Some of you could receive a gift from the people in your circle, or some your friends are like really important, your family is really important. I'm also seeing there could be a stressful legal situation here, but because it's coming out in the positive predictions, I wouldn't stress about it too much. I'll be honest. I think you guys are going to get some news or something that puts you in a higher position, or where you are getting your flowers. Okay. Um, you may also be finding out that someone was not trustworthy, or the like other people may be finding this out. Maybe this is somebody that you already knew wasn't trustworthy and you were telling people and they were like, "No, girl," or "No, man, that person is this and this and this." And you're like, "No, like the vibe is off." And other people may be finding out, like, "Wait a minute, Taurus was right about them." All right. So you could feel vindicated for some reason. All right, Gemini. Let's jump into Gemini now. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Tell me about the positive things happening for Gemini for September. Thank you guys for hitting that like button for me. If you're new here, please consider subscribing if you're interested in this kind of content. All right. Gemini, one more. Positive things. You could get some news in regards to work. Maybe getting some type of attention in regards to work. Some of you, this could be like starting a new job. I do feel like a lot of you guys have been feeling sad or alone in some type of way. Maybe you've been feeling uncertain in regards to yourself, but I think that you're getting through that. I'm also seeing some sort of change happen here for you, Gemini, unexpected change. Some of you could be deciding like either to stay single right now, even maybe because you still have feelings for someone, or you're managing your emotions where it's like you don't want to be with somebody. Maybe you feel like they're toxic, but you still love them. You just feel like you have to love them from a distance in order to like protect yourself. Some of you could be deciding to put a lot of effort into either your like getting closer to God or your spirit guides or whatever. Like, and others, I feel like some of y'all are putting effort into a marriage, a higher level commitment. Maybe you're overthinking it mentally though, but I'm seeing like it be on your mind. Tell me more. Some of y'all are going to be celebrating something coming together or getting some attention at work for something you've done in the past or that you've been doing. Some of you are just moving on to like a new position or making final decisions regarding your career that could end up benefiting you. I think you're ending some sort of confusion and uncertainty. Like there's certain people you're no longer going to be giving effort and energy to because they're inconsistent. Some of you, there is something that happened unexpectedly or that's happening unexpectedly that was very painful. Let me see. Tell me about that. And I feel like you either learn the truth about it this month or finally you're able to find balance with it. Like it may not be as painful for some of you, like you're finding the peace or you're finding some type of peace within it. I do feel like your feelings are changing in some way. I think a lot of you are trying not to communicate or talk about your feelings with someone. I think you're more focused on new beginnings because something in the past didn't work out, or maybe there was too many cooks in the kitchen. Some of you are gonna singles, you might end up meeting somebody that you have like a really strong connection with, a strong love for. It could grow. Some of you, there may be a child around you that you are raising or that you are putting a lot of effort and energy into. I feel like those of you that are focused on building a strong marriage or relationship, I think you financially benefit from relationships. Some of y'all, I will also say, I think that if you're getting into higher levels of commitment, I think it's long term. Like it is, it has potential to last. Some of you could just go to a wedding. Okay. But what else? There is a child here that you seem to put on a pedestal or you're giving a lot of attention to. Someone younger, doesn't have to be a child necessarily. I think you're on a brand new path or journey. You may get some really good news or beneficial news. And I think, what did I say? I thought that you guys were were thinking about changing jobs or doing something different with your career. I think that's heavy for you this month. I feel like relationships for some of you, because maybe nobody's meeting your expectations or you have high expectations in some type of way, you may feel a little stressed about it. And if you have been sad and concerned or worried, I think something new is coming towards you that is a blessing. Um, some of y'all, there's a blessing either from a boss or someone with authority, some type of an authority figure. Okay. All right, Cancer. Cancer, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What are the positive predictions for the sign of Cancer in September? What do they need to know? Positive things only. Manifesting for my Cancer, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Thank you guys for hitting the like button for me. If you're interested in the individual sign reading, after I will post them on because Cancer is done already. I will post it on my channel page and in the description box below. All right, guys. What are the positive things happening? Cancer. Some of you are getting out of a like confusing situation, or you're making the right decision for yourself. Some of you are getting out, like maybe there was someone that was, you were a part of a third party situation and you don't want to be a part of that. You could be getting out of that. I think you're more focused on taking new risks and having longevity or long-term success. Some of you have money coming in for sure. It may be a lot of money for some of you. I'm also seeing it's like whatever you've been doing may benefit you. I don't think you're going to feel lonely uh for long if you are feeling lonely. I think things are really changing in your favor, Cancer. I feel like there's something, some of you, there could be like a birth of a child in your family or news in regards to children. Tell me more. There's somebody in your life, I feel like that you guys are protecting yourself from. You're holding yourself back from this person. Um, maybe because they created confusion for you, or you just don't want to be a part of the drama or a part of the confusion. You don't want to be an option. And it's saying that's the right thing. That's a positive thing for you. Or somebody's doing this to you. I also feel like you guys are healing from a heartbreak for some of you. And this is actually leading you to exactly where you're meant to be. Some of you could gain a lot financially from some sort of move or travel. Some of you, you've been waiting to achieve some level of success, and I think that's manifesting as well. Some of you have tried a lot, like the things that didn't make you, that you weren't super happy with, right? Like you, and it's motivated you to take certain action. And I think that's where the benefit comes in. Like you may have made certain sacrifices. I think this is going to be a decent month for y'all. You're really in control of your emotions. And I think that's also going to benefit you and help you like catapult you forward. Some of you are going to also be seeing the truth or hearing some kind of truth that could be very harsh to hear, but about someone. But I think that it helps you to weed out the snakes in the grass. And I feel like you're accepting the truth. Some of you are like cutting someone out of your life. You're no longer giving them your energy. And maybe they were very depleting in the past. All right. What else can you tell Cancer? You're on some kind of new journey, and this is like a blessing. Okay. Some of you, if you are like in a relationship, I feel like there's either conversation regarding marriage or taking something to the next level. Someone kind of puts you on a pedestal, or you do this with this person, and that would be beneficial for you. You may be waiting on a letter or some kind of news. Definitely getting like, you see somebody for who they are now, and you just get away from that shit. Um, some of you who have been financially drained may gain more income. There could also be someone getting out of jail. If it's not physical jail, I think it's like a thought process, like being so stuck in your head. Some of you could travel for work or move for an opportunity, and that's going to be beneficial for you in September. All right, Leo. Why am I also getting for Cancer? I don't know, school or learning something new is going to benefit you as well. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me what Leo needs to know. Positive things only for Leo. What are the positive things manifesting for Leo in September? Positive things for Leo. Thank you guys for hitting the like button for me. Some of you have a new way of making money or a new opportunity coming in this may be something you've been working on or requires a lot of work from you, but I think it's worth it. I also feel like you've been betrayed by someone or you're being betrayed by someone. And I know that may not be a, positive thing, so to speak. The thing is like, I don't know, why am I getting like you have drama around you? I think you're protected though from this. There's something that good that comes from the situation. I also feel like the good part is that it's showing you who's really in your corner and who's not. I do think that some of you, you may be trying to hold yourself back from getting attention. That could be a good thing. And I think you're mainly focused on your responsibilities and like getting work done. I don't think it's time to take action. Some of y'all are not walking away from a relationship. Like it's a benefit to you not to walk away from a certain relationship. That could be a romantic relationship for some of you. I don't know. I don't know your story, okay? Um I think you're working on something. Like trying to make something work or working on something that is going to be maybe a nice distraction for you. I'm definitely seeing you guys have the resources to make more money, or there's like new resources coming in. Some of you, if there's maybe been something that was secret that is revealed, because I'm strongly getting like you're doing a lot of communicating. Somebody could have had maybe not the best intentions for you in the past. Like maybe you were close in the past and now there's something about this person that's just revealed. And it's like, yeah, that sucks that you're a liar and a backstabber. But does it really though? Because now I don't have to deal with you anymore. Like, be patient when it comes to some um risks that you have to take. The fact that something is taking a long time to come to fruition, or there's something that kind of sits you down a little bit, is actually a blessing in disguise. I know you might want it and you want it now, or you want to get up and be around and do what you need to do, but the blessing may be that you're not able to do it so quickly, or something isn't coming to fruition so quickly. Um, I feel like there's communication from a child or regarding a child in some way, or somebody's telling you how they really feel, being honest about their feelings. I also think that you're taking on more responsibility when it comes to your home and family, which is a good thing. Because I think you want this, or you in some way like value being in the position that you're in when it comes to family. These are people you love. I think there's also like a difficult decision that you have to make. And maybe it's hard, like you don't want to make it. You kind of feel stuck on it. But I think something is going to come in that's going to push you to make the right choice. What else? Yeah, I think you have some type of respect in your career or what you do for a living, or you're gaining that. There may be some changes in the things that you're even worried about. Some of you, there's some change that involves something someone has to say to you, or some of you are doing a lot of thinking regarding a commitment or getting into a higher level commitment, maybe taking something more public or taking a relationship to the next level. Be cautious of your safety, like your physical safety, especially for those traveling. But I feel like you have some form of protection here. I also do feel like there is a positive change having to do with a child. Some of you, there could be like a child or a younger family member coming to see you, wanting to visit with you, something of that nature. And that may end up being something that works out really well for you. Okay, Virgo. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I already know Leo is going to complain in the comments. Leo is going to be like, that's not positive. Oh my God. People betraying my trust is not positive, or people gossiping is not positive. And it's like, it is if you are realizing that you've been around the wrong people, then it's very positive. It's very positive when you're able to recognize, like, okay, you're not for me, and I can move on. Because sometimes people they don't show you who they are. So if you're able to see that from someone, then what your next move is, you need to be acting accordingly in alignment with that information, right? All right, Virgo, let's see what is going on with my Virgo subscribers out there. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, positive things. Oh, the actions you're taking are beneficial. Oh my gosh. Yes, they're going to bring in a lot more money. Some of you are going to be celebrating a lot more money. There could even be like long-term happiness coming in for you, Virgo. There could also be secrets revealed to you from a child or someone younger than you. Maybe some of you are also having some sort of spiritual revelation. I'm seeing like a mystery revealed about a child or having to do with someone younger. Some of you have strong feelings for someone. And I think you are manifesting getting over some type of hurt that you've been through, something deep that you've been through. And there may be something that does feel like a weight on your shoulders that's holding you back. And it's not like lifting, it's kind of like keeping you or preventing you from doing something. Um, but tell me about that. But you're going to be able to move on, just not now. Like, this is the universe saying, not now. It's not forever, but not now. Maybe this is something you feel like you can't do anything about. That whatever you're doing now, Virgo, you're putting effort into something and you're like waiting on the results to pay off. That's going to pay off big. Like it's going to pay off in the long run. Some of y'all have like new jobs, new ways of making money, or new resources. And I feel like it's time to focus on the new. You're taking some type of risk, doing something different. Maybe you're not really talking to people about it. I feel like a lot of you are investing your time and effort into and energy into something, into the right things. I think you're doing a lot of healing. You're not letting your emotions control you or control your reactions are not controlled by your emotions. What else? There could be some sort of grief in regards to an older woman or mature woman for some of you. I feel like this is somebody who's already passed on. Maybe it's like their anniversary of their death or their anniversary of something that they are not around for. And it's telling me that it's okay for you to feel how you feel and allow yourself to process those feelings. You have support. Any of you dealing with a legal issue, you have support from your inner circle. If you're a female Virgo, you may be going through some sort of transformation. Some of y'all are moving or you're traveling or you're planning to do this. There may be somebody coming home from jail or getting out of jail or getting out of a place where they feel stuck mentally or physically in some type of way. Okay. All right, Libra. What are the positive things manifesting for Libra in September? Positive things manifesting for Libra in September. Libra, thank you guys for hitting the like button. Some of you could become parents or more involved with your children. I feel like you're slowly healing as well, bringing things emotionally into balance. Some of you are recognizing that something does not make you happy. It feels like a weight on your shoulders. I am seeing now, there may be a relationship for some of you that you ended things with, but you still love this person. You're like working to move on. For some of you, you have higher level commitment on your mind. Like you want to be married or you want to be in a committed relationship. I also see an ex possibly coming back or returning into your life. I don't know why that would be positive, but maybe for some of you, that's somebody that you um, are wondering. I think you're going to have a choice as to whether or not you want to indulge in that. But I think if it's coming out on the positive thing, some of y'all, there is someone from your past it's a good thing that they're like coming back. Maybe they've changed. Um, I think you're doing a lot of thinking, positive thinking, or thinking about your feelings, like you're processing your emotions. I feel like things are moving forward for you in a positive way. I feel like there's a lot of honesty. I feel like if you've been struggling financially, Libra, you may not be for long. And some of you know that there is someone that cannot be trusted and that has just been like a burden in your life or a weight in your life. And you're getting away from that. Yeah. This person I feel like has hurt you. You're not indulging in that situation. A lot of you are focused on new things, new potential new commitments. If there is something that feels like it comes out of nowhere and like it's financially costly or emotionally costly in some type of way, I think you walk away from it. You have to make the choice to cut ties, and that would be a good thing. I think you're also like I said, working through your emotions about something. You're letting go of certain feelings of unhappiness, and I think you're allowing yourself to really be more vulnerable, more emotionally vulnerable. What else? There's a change coming, and it looks like it's a positive one. It may have to do with something you guys have been worried about. I feel like there's also something in your life that's definitely coming to an end, and someone is getting exposed. Some of you have a child moving in with you or traveling with you. Maybe you're traveling to see them. I feel like you're realizing you put somebody on a pedestal and they didn't deserve it. And that's okay. So, all right, Scorpio. Scorpio, what are the positive things happening for my Scorpio subscribers in the month of September? What do they need to know? Positive things happening for Scorpio. Thank you guys for hitting the like button for me. Some of you are working a lot, taking on some new work. Some of you could like find a new job. I feel like you're getting a lot of attention in your career. You also may cut someone off, like stop talking to them. Maybe you stop talking to each other because of some sort of mystery here. Some of you are more focused on building something new. So I think you are no longer communicating with somebody. Maybe they are not conducive to you, what you're working on. I do feel like there's something here where you kind of feel stuck and you're trying to fix something or heal something, and it may be a slow type of situation. But why do I feel like you guys are going through like some sort of hurt here? Maybe it's a breakup with somebody you have a lot of strong feelings for. Clarify. Some of you feel like money's going out and maybe not enough is coming in. Like you've been working so hard and maybe you're not getting paid what you're worth. And I feel like slowly this month you may be making changes that fix that. Some of you have someone coming towards you that maybe you work with or that somehow things come together. They got fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Tell me about that. Also Capricorn. I think some of you, you feel very in your head about this, stuck. But there's maybe some sort of opportunity for a new beginning here. I think you're overthinking it because you're really thinking about the consequences of this, of your consequences of your actions, or you have a choice in the matter. There's some kind of decision you have to make here. And this may even affect your career, I feel like the choice is what actions you're going to take. Oh, a lot of you are holding back from someone, maybe walking away from somebody because you want something, you don't want to end something else, or you don't want to work on, like, give me one more for that. Yeah, some of you, maybe there's somebody you have to cut off or stop talking to because you're in love or because you love someone else, and that may be the op to the person you love. Or it may be, maybe it's a friend or something and they don't like the person that you like. And you're like, well, then me and you can't be friends or whatever it is. I feel like you guys are trying to be patient and wait on some kind of new beginning. For some of you, it's with somebody that you are really attracted to, but it also feels like you're wondering if you're making the right choice. I see you reuniting with someone, but the problem is that there's somebody here that maybe you may reunite with, but there's trust broken between you and this person. For some of you, if this is like an ex, there could be a reuniting with this individual to try to like regrow something between you. You're in the process of taking a risk on something here, Scorpio. I almost called you Leo. Maybe you're dealing with a Leo. You're in the process of taking a risk. The thing is that there's something that has been holding you back that, that you don't want to end or you don't want to let go of. Could be a Pisces, another Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio for some of you. I think you're very one track minded towards the situation because it affects your feelings. You have a lot of feelings tied into this. Your investment is very strong, and so you're protecting your investment. Um, why the King of Cups? Yeah, a lot of you are focused on one situation, like, and you're ready to sacrifice everything for it. But the problem is, there is somebody that can't be trusted. Is somebody cheating in a relationship, or were they cheating and like now they want to fix it? I feel like you don't know if you're making the right choice. Like you're in and out, or you're undecided about something. There's something you're moving forward with, but you're still looking back, or you're moving forward from, but you're still looking back. And this situation may even haunt you a little bit. I think it's for good reason, though. I don't know. I pulled a lot of cards for you guys because there was a lot of different situations I feel like going on here. Um, All right, let's see what else is going on with Scorpio. Somebody hiding some sort of health issue. I don't know why that's positive. It may be positive that you're finding out about it or a hidden health issue, maybe being revealed. Some of you are really thinking about moving or traveling. You may be just, making a decision regarding a relationship, taking a relationship public, taking a relationship to the next level. I feel like there's a lot more money coming in for you, Scorpio, all of a sudden, especially for those of you who have just felt stuck and emotionally drained. I do see somebody ending something with a woman or getting like saying, hey, there's somebody here saying, hey, like this has got to end with the feminine energy. Maybe you're this feminine energy for some of you. Um, Maybe there's a woman for some of you that's saying, hey, we can't do this. I do want to see what this is about. I think a lot of you are making changes within your home. Maybe that could be an ending to, like, maybe you're making a move of some kind. I do want you to be very careful, Scorpio. I think you're also working on something creative that could manifest really well for you. But I want you to be very careful if you're doing something that you know is not on the up and up. Karma is real. Okay. It may end up coming back around to be dealt with, whether that's you or someone around you. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Positive messages for Sag. For September. Sagittarius, you guys are getting out I think most of you, like the first and second week of September, you're getting out of your Saturn period. So I know you guys have been going through it a little bit, but it's going to get a little better here pretty soon. Maybe you've been, you felt drained. You felt like you've got a lot of responsibility and stuff. So, all right. Thank you guys also for hitting the like button for me. I appreciate you. You got love coming in. Somebody likes you. Okay, this is not your person though. They like you, but they're not in love with you. But they could be eventually. For some of you, you like them more than they like you. That's not a bad thing. I mean, but I see somebody coming in. So this may be like a good time, maybe not a long time. Some of you, you're taking on more responsibility. You feel like you've got to handle things. I also feel like you are um, finding peace throughout the chaos or the drama. Maybe you're overcoming some type of drama. If you're going through like a breakup, you could end up finding the right person. Like that breakup was like literally a manifestation of the person you're supposed to be with. Sagittarius, I feel like you have three cards just fling out. Um, if you've been having money troubles, that's about to change. Some of you are working so hard to gain financial stability. That's about to manifest for you. I think money is coming. There's something coming in. Some of you, you just got a choice that's really difficult to make. And I think it's easier to make on your own, you know? You could also be getting some type of attention at work or within your career from all the hard work you do. I think a lot of you are also like held back from being in any sort of committed relationship. And that is a positive thing for some of you, that, you're not so focused right now on a relationship. Maybe there was something that was difficult for you to heal from and get over. But there is somebody that you are extremely attracted to coming in. And you may even try to like drop other options for this person. I just don't feel like it's going to go anywhere, or at least not right away. Some of you are going to be like celebrating some sort of success or victory after a period of like being stuck in a situation, feeling lonely. Some of y'all are going to also potentially be traveling in the month of September. You are getting over the past. You are. There may be something revealed to you, some kind of truth revealed, or something that brings things back into balance for you, like where it's no longer a mystery anymore. And I feel like um, this is helpful for your healing process. Some of y'all are moving on from a relationship because you didn't want to be an option, and you're not going to overthink it. There is something here, Sagittarius, like you work your ass off for. You might not like, I feel like some of y'all hate your job, but it pays well, or you're finally going to reach a goal in your career or something that almost feels like you forced yourself to do it. Like you've literally willed yourself to do it, and it works out. Um I do think that some of you may end up finding out somebody's in another relationship, and that could hurt your feelings and push you maybe to focus more on work or hold yourself back from relationships because you're still healing. I think this is also going to allow you, some type of hurt or whatever is going to allow you or be the fuel that you need to focus on a new opportunity. And when I say new opportunity, I think it's something that has stability or something that is bringing financial stability. Let's see what else. I'm telling you, there is some concern regarding your career or what you're doing for work. Some of y'all could go on like a little vacation, you know. I'm definitely seeing some unexpected income. Some of you, this comes from a legal situation. I feel like you're worrying yourself or stressing yourself out is causing mental or physical health issues. And so, because this is a positive thing, I hope that you're going to get through it. I don't think it's as worrisome as you believe it to be. Yeah, whatever. Y'all have been stuck for a while in something, and you're going to get some news that that is finally coming to an end. I think you have the support of a family around you, friends, particularly a feminine energy, a woman, A lot of you don't realize that you're making choices right now that are like caterpillar to a butterfly. You know, the choices you are making right now are going to benefit you long term. I know it's probably not what y'all want to hear, but that's what it's showing me. All right, Capricorn, my Cap family out there, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Capricorn, your reading is up. Your individual sign reading is up on Patreon if you're interested. What is going on with Capricorn? What are the positive things manifesting for Capricorn for September? Capricorn for September. Positive things only. Capricorn, you're still in your Saturn period right now, most of you. So you got until the end of September, mid-October. What's going on with Capricorn? You're focused more on your finances and career and being a parent if you are one. I do feel like this, you're not confused about that. Like, you know what you want, you know what you don't want. Some of you is very difficult to end, like to end something or bring something to an end because you're emotionally attached. You have a lot of feelings, big feelings about it, but you're not going to regret something. Some of you are having to deal with some type of hurt or feeling abandoned, feeling neglected, or feeling stabbed in the back in some type of way. But you are not, it's like you had to ride something, or you have to ride something out so that you don't have any regrets. And I feel like you don't have any regrets. You may hear news from a child or someone younger. Some of you, there's going to be an opportunity or an offer to do something new. I also see some potential family healing. Some of you, yeah, healing within your family. Some of you, there could be some kind of unexpected end to a relationship. I don't know if this is your relationship or somebody around you, but somehow that's a good thing. It may be because someone had a choice between two people. That might be why it's a good thing. Um, between, yeah. Um, some of y'all are doing more than one thing at a time, and maybe you're, I think you're taking on a lot of responsibility. And I don't know if this makes you happy. I really don't think that it does, but I think it benefits you. You know, Capricorn being the workhorse. I also feel like some of you have two options, or maybe you have two options. I don't know how to explain that. Two opportunities. Some of you have a spiritual connection with somebody. There's some sort of spiritual relationship connection. Um, I don't know what type of relationship it is, but you have a spiritual connection with someone. And I feel like you're separating yourself from this person, or they're separating themselves from you. But spiritually, I feel like either you know or they know that that's not the right decision. And I see someone moving forward and looking back like, yeah. And it may, I don't think this is all the way over. I feel like this is somebody going to come back around. For some of you, tell me about this. I think this situation for some of you, you're learning the truth. And I feel like there's also something here about this where you got to sit with your emotions on this. You got to deal with your emotions. I think hmm, it's telling you like the as far as like the positive reason that this is happening is for you to go within to see. It's almost like a test of learning. How do I say this? It's almost like a test of learning, or did you learn what you were supposed to learn before? And I think it is like it's testing your ability to detach or not hold on to attachments. I think you're carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders. Some of you are just trying to keep busy. Maybe it's because there's some sort of confusion about what direction to go in. You're going to see something for what it is, or there's going to be some news that brings a lot of happiness into your life, Capricorn, something you've been fighting for. And it happens when you are able to let go. I think you're getting some good karma after, for some of you, I think your abandonment issues or trust issues have been exposed. But I do see someone coming towards you, giving you some type of attention that really likes you or you really like this person. It's giving new vibes. I also potentially see celebrations with family. Yeah, there's somebody that had a choice here and it was unstable, but I feel like you were giving to it anyways, knowing that it wasn't long term. Why that? It was to help another, like somebody's super in their head and trying to suppress their own feelings. I see someone running. I feel like this is their lesson. Whoever this is, Capricorn, this is their lesson. It doesn't feel like yours. I mean, it could be though. So, what do I know? Um, but you are there to, it looks like, what's the word? You were there to help this person or to reveal some type of lesson. Like it was coming, you were used as the vessel of the lesson. Um, all right. I see you guys traveling or planning some sort of trip. I do feel like your anxiety or worry is maybe out of control for some of you. Um, and it's like, it's almost like a worry over pointless situations, things that are not real or aren't going to manifest. You may hear news from family or receive some sort of letter, phone call, message that would be positive. Some of you are getting a blessing or a gift from a feminine energy in your family or in your friend group. There is going to be some sort of communication from someone, possibly telling you some kind of truth or telling you something that you need to know. Okay. Aquarius. That's all I got. Aquarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What are the positive things happening for Aquarius in September? Thank you for hitting the like button, guys. I appreciate it. Aquarius, positive things manifesting for you. Some of you may have to give up some money or like maybe you feel like you've been financially drained and that's outside of your control. Like there's nothing you could do about it. Um, but don't give up. Like keep going is what it's saying. Just be patient. Happiness, I think, is coming in. You may have to take on more responsibility though. Some of you are trying to be strong enough to get over a commitment or like the end of a relationship. I do think you're moving on. I do feel like also some of you could be celebrating something or like putting a lot of effort into making something happen for yourself. I think you're working a lot, possibly getting a new job or working on a new opportunity. This could be like trying to go to school for something or learn something new, get a new opportunity that's going to be beneficial. Work could keep you busy. I feel like because you don't have a lot of money or you feel like is enough money in the past or whatever, like you're taking on it's been stressful or it's and I feel like you just take on a lot of work that prevents you from doing different things. I do feel like some of you are walking away from a situation despite how you feel, which may be a good thing. It may not be for you. I feel like you're dealing with trying to not let your feelings get out of control. um, you're trying to be strong here and let go of something and focus on yourself for a lot of you. Some of you have felt lonely and had to deal with doing a lot of shadow work in order to be successful. I am seeing you really thinking about your feelings and your emotions and getting very clear about them, maybe speaking your feelings clearly to someone or them doing this with you. I also feel like there's some kind of discussion about a new job. Some of you could be working with a child or children as well. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Some choice that you're making is beneficial. Like it's going to help you to get out of a negative situation. Some of you are trying to hide or either trying to hide your money troubles or you're trying to hide some sort of feeling of loneliness. And that would be like a good thing that you do that you kind of hold back. I feel like you're maturing as well. You may be concerned regarding some news about a house or about your own stability. Some of you are waiting on a final decision to be made, maybe it within a legal situation. But I think that you are benefiting from whatever is happening in your life. Like if it's not a legal matter, which why am I getting speeding ticket or something? But I think you benefit, like you're able to move through this, move past it, take the lesson from it. Okay. Um, Pisces, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I feel like not Uranus, Aquarius. Um, you're definitely going through a transformation in the month of September for sure. You may be feeling yourself rather than and being like more assertive too. Let's see what's going on with Pisces though. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me what Pisces needs to know. The positive things that could be manifesting for the sign of Pisces. What are the positive things manifesting for the zodiac sign Pisces? What does Pisces need to know? Thank you guys for hitting the like button for me, Pisces. Sex could be good for you, Pisces. It may not. You may have a new sex partner for some of you. It seems like it's something you want to keep under wraps, but we'll see. Some of you are trying to avoid some sort of drama, or there could be drama that you have overcome or you are overcoming in the month of September. I also think you're being very honest or you're getting some type of truth here. Truth serum. Some of you are ending some type of relationship because with somebody who is like a player. I do feel like a lot of you are taking some sort of risk or maybe to move, but the problem with that is that it may not be everything that you want it to be, or like it may be something that you kind of feel stuck by. Let me see. Clarify. I definitely feel like some of you Pisces have a new sexual encounter with someone that makes you feel very confused, like you have to make a choice between you and someone else. Yeah, because I feel like this is you juggling. Like you have options, more than one. You're not going to be sorry if you let go of the past, is what it's telling me. Give me one more for that. I do think you're trying to avoid some type of drama. You may be successful in it too. Some of you may feel held back emotionally, or you may be triggered to hold back. Either because of some type of hurt or because you don't want to be hurt. Because there is somebody that looks like they're giving to two different people. They're investing in two different people, and this is going to create some type of drama or has created some type of drama. Tell me about that. But I think it's a mystery in some way still. Some of y'all, this is you, Pisces. You got two options, and it's still like a mystery. But I think if this is you, like you are conflicted because you have two options on what you want to do. Hello? Um, you have two options on what you want to do. Sorry about that, guys. And I feel like you don't want to deal with the drama. The thing about it is you may be being honest about this and moving on. Like, I don't know, moving away from the situation. I think you're being very strong, standing on your morals. I'm getting like things start coming together. You see things for what they are. Somebody tells you the truth, or you just come out and tell the truth. Like, hey, this is what it is. Take it or leave it, you know. I think there's someone that has a lot of potential. They can have earth or fire in their chart or both. But it really feels like some of you, where the potential is at, like you're not allowing it. I don't know. This is a weird read. Why the King of Wands reversed? I will say, I think you guys have been putting effort and energy into something, so into a player, into a situation that's not going to make you fully happy. But you're gonna get over, like you're gonna get out of this. I do think that there will be a new opportunity, possibly to like rekindle a situation or to heal from it at some point. But overall, what I'm seeing the bigger picture is when that is focusing on Pisces is that there's something being revealed that you know you need to let go of. You're doing that and you're moving on so that you can be happy and focus on a new beginning. Some of y'all have a new job opportunity coming in. Some of you, though, I promise you, somebody's not being, it looks like it's you with the Queen of Cups. I'll say that. Uh, Trustworthy. There's somebody coming in quickly, giving you a lot of attention. And this is someone you're really in your head about. really in your head about. And it requires a risk to be with this person. But I don't think, I don't know, Pisces, your personal reading, your individual sign reading was saying a lot of this, which is kind of why this is definitely giving Neptunian energy. So I feel like a lot of you are just in a place where you're in two minds and you got to make a decision. And you don't know which one is the right one. And overall, I am seeing the positive things be like travel, needing to be patient with this decision, not having like a knee-jerk reaction, um, all of that. Some of y'all have new money, new way of making money coming in, new job opportunity. You could be quitting a job as well. What else? Some of you are leaving a house, or there's an ending having to do with a home. Yeah, moving, someone moving. Big change. But I feel like this decision is not based on full transparency. Some of you, you could feel stuck doing what you're doing, even though you don't like it because it pays the bills. I do feel like there is, for some of you, you're moving, or there's someone moving. There may be a change with a car or a vehicle as well. Some of you are going to be ending some type of legal situation. Yeah, there could be somebody moving to you, coming towards you, wants to live closer to you. Some of you, the person that you are going to be with is going to be within your community or move into your community. Be on the lookout for like U-Hauls. Um, Someone is dishonest with finances, I think. May not necessarily tell you everything that you need to know in regards to money. I'm seeing a male energy here, get a new job. Some of you are meeting someone that is like new within your community, Pisces, that is going to really like you. They may be new around you. Okay. So, or that you're going to really like this person. All right, guys, that is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.